On October the 8th, 1971, Prime Minister Pierre Elliott Trudeau rose in the House of Commons to proclaim that Canada would adopt a policy of multiculturalism. This year, therefore, we celebrate the 50th anniversary of a multicultural policy for Canada, which in my view is one of this country's great achievements. Canada was always ethnically and racially diverse, but for most of our history, this diversity was not valued or embraced. We don't have to go very far back to find a vast architecture of ethnic and racial stereotypes, discrimination, and exclusion. It was a vertical mosaic, in the words of sociologist John Porter. And yet, the post-war world was changing, and so was Canada. Education levels in Canada were rising rapidly in the 1960s, and deference to authority was in decline. And just about every disadvantaged group, women, ethnic and race minorities, francophones, Indigenous people, and others, were rejecting the exclusion of the past and demanding equality and respect. Still, the announcement of the new policy in 1971 of multiculturalism within a bilingual framework was not entirely expected and was not universally welcomed. But the concerns expressed at the time did not impede the progress of the idea. And from its inception in 1971, multiculturalism marched forward. In 1982, the Charter of Rights and Freedoms recognized the preservation and enhancement of the multicultural character of Canada, while also guaranteeing equality and fairness to all without discrimination based on race, ethnic origin, sex, and other criteria. The Canadian Multicultural Act was passed by Brian Mulroney's government in 1988, further entrenching its principles and again emphasizing the two elements of multiculturalism: the preservation of the multicultural heritage of Canadians while working to achieve equality in the institutions of Canada. Both the 1971 policy and the 1988 Act marked Canada as the first country in the world to adopt these measures. And most importantly, Canadians themselves have embraced the concept enthusiastically over time. Multiculturalism is viewed in a very positive light by Canadians, and just this year, an Environics Institute survey shows that multiculturalism is seen by far as the most important thing that makes Canada unique. The twin goals of multiculturalism, that is, respect for diversity and for our differing backgrounds and experiences, along with the right to equality and fairness, are still worth pursuing today, 50 years later, and also into the future. Thank you.